peso, 65.05 on a limit, good till canceled.
Morning everybody, Mike Niemiec here with some early morning grain and oilseed comments for Thursday, October 29th. Kind of a dull overnight trade with the wheat and corn prices pretty much near the unchanged level. Beans are up roughly a penny, the meal market up a buck, and the soybean oil market up around 10 points. I think the trade's sitting back waiting for export sales to help define some early morning trade once we restart at the 8:30 level. Those exports will be out here in a little bit. They're looking for in the neighborhood of around 400,000 tons of wheat and corn sales for the week, close to 2 million tons of soybeans, maybe around 200,000 tons of meal, and around 45,000 tons of soybean oil. So we'll see how that comes on out. It is interesting, however, to go and see the type of bean sales and shipments we've been seeing here of late, and seeing that the Gulf basis has been eroding for the soybeans. Other than that, we still kind of defined the trend in here for wheat, corn, and beans as mostly sideways, being defined by topics such as the export and domestic demand use, and then also by what's going to happen with South America going forward. And once again, we're kind of good in some departments with the demand, weak in others. Cash markets helping to support the markets here in the short term, but once again, we don't really know how it's going to happen with South America. So once again, pretty much being defined sideways in here. Egypt was in for an overnight tender for wheat. We'll wait the results for it. Tomorrow's first notice day for the November soybeans. Nothing's being registered at this time. We'll wait to see what happens there. It'll also be the end of the month tomorrow, so we'll have a lot of position evening in the futures markets on that result. And then after the close, we'll get our weekly commitment of trade report, which kind of helped define last Monday's trade. We currently have the specs net short wheat and beans, net long the corn and the soy products. So we'll see what the sales say. Pretty much dull overnight trade, and once again, we're defining the trend largely as sideways. Once again, these are my opinions, not that of ADM or ADMIS. Thank you.